Hottest pop culture stories of the day, like Jay-Z finally addresses the allegations in a GQ interview. Plus, Denise Richards is not like other celebrities. This is Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Mike.
And we have Jay-Z doing a GQ interview. And one of the first things that's brought up is the sexual assault allegations. Now, these came out on the opening night of The Lion King for when his daughter was going to play one of the roles in The Lion King. So this was a huge story. Mm-hmm. He never addressed it. As of now, they have been dropped.
Okay.
So when they brought it up right away in this GQ article, I'm like, how is this going to go?
Yeah, because he seems like he would be really defensive.
Yeah, and he wasn't. He even notes that he's glad they brought it up right away. He said it was hard. It was really, really hard. Like, I was always really heartbroken by everything that occurred. We're in a space now where it's almost like consequence is not thought about enough because everything's so instant. You know what I'm saying? He said, the whole lawsuit thing, that took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger.
Ooh. So he's basically saying, like, someone said this without having... And again, his thought is that someone said this about me without having any proof or validity, and it could have ruined my life.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's implying.
And talking about that, like, such that anger that resonates in you where you go, I can't really get anything else done. I'm just so angry. Yeah. He said that you don't put that on someone. That's a thing like that you better be pretty sure of. It used to be like that. You had to be super sure before you put that things on a person, especially a person like me. He goes on to talk about he of course denies it all, and he said that they were not true. I knew that we were going to walk through that because first of all, it's not true, and the truth at the end of the day still reigns supreme.
Well, and he and Beyonce have always taken the route of like the British monarchy of we're just not going to speak on something until years later when it's kind of boiled over, if at all. Because honestly, I had forgotten when this issue had happened. It, it kind of gets out of the public zeitgeist, if you will.
Yeah, but there was always, you kind of go in your back of your mind, like, there's a reason he disappeared a little bit. And I mean, Jay-Z's one of those people that even if he doesn't disappear, there was a part of you that kind of goes, and again, a lot of people won't get the follow-up that the charges were dropped.
Yeah.
You get the story of, especially how it was on the night that Blue Ivy had her premiere of The Lion King. Mm-hmm. And that's what sticks out in your head is the allegations. I mean, we were just talking about this with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, is one of the husbands is ordered had a restraining order, requested a restraining order against his wife. And I, for the life of me, can't find any charges of reasons of why.
Right.
But that's what sticks in your head. And that's the public knowledge. And you, a lot of times, don't find the rebuttal or what happens after.
Right.
And that's the hard part of being a celebrity, because we talked about this where this happens to, a normal person, somebody who's not in the list. You're standing up on top of the highest building you can find screaming, I didn't do this. This is not me. I never would have done this. What are you talking about?
Yes.
They can't do that. And meanwhile, TMZ will just be like, oh, here's an article, here's the headline, and it's factual. Yes, it's a factual headline that Jay-Z has been accused of sexual assault. That's factual, but is it really telling the whole story?
Yeah.
Not really. It's just getting clicks, and that's really the premium when it comes to tabloids.
Right, your point is well made in that, yes, it is factual that someone accused him of this.
Doesn't mean it's real. Doesn't mean it happened.
Mm-hmm. Tricky business.
It is.
It is. It's so hard. And I'm glad he did this interview. I know he addresses a lot of things in this interview. Highly recommend going and looking at it. He talks about the lawsuit looking at like a blackmail attempt, and that that's what they wanted was the money. And he was so mad and so determined to come from a place of like, I will either A, wait this out, or B, prove that I am innocent. I will not give this person a dime.
Dang. All right, Denise Richards. She's not like us, and she's not like other celebrities, because she had no problem letting her plastic surgeon show those before and after photos of her facelift.
You want to know what she is? She broke. That's why that she did that. She is like us. Don't you get it twisted that this is some... Because I read this article too, Kendall, and I laughed so hard. She was like, the world's known my face for 30 years. Like, it'd be crazy to try to get away with that.
And you're like, but you could have, like every other celebrity does.
When you collabed with that plastic surgeon, Denise Richards, I did say, get your bag, girl. Because you do not collab on a post on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you ain't getting that whole thing paid for. To which I also said, keep that. I'm going to follow that account.
You right.
That plastic surgeon is not bad.
You ain't wrong. I mean, it was a thing. As soon as Kylie Jenner talked about her very specific boob job size and schematics, I don't even know what you would call that, but like all of the things about her, every celebrity was like, this is mine. And then there are all the ones that were like, I just got my nose done the one time. We're like, okay, sure you did. Then you see Denise Richards, and I'm like, that before photo ain't pretty. I mean, and she's a beautiful woman, but like they're not flattering photos.
No, it's funny. I'm like, I looked at it and went, oh, for sure. Like, that is my 10-year plan. Like I've said before, I'm prone to jowls. I will definitely be the type that goes, I will also be collabing with whoever does mine, to be clear. I am not throwing shade at Denise Richards, but I'm telling you, the reason she did this, she broke and she needed a facelift. At least she felt like she needed a facelift. And it looks great. She came out.
It looks real good.
It's unfunny. She was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, a friend of.
Yeah.
Recently, and like 2 weeks ago, and she was meeting Erica in Sutton for lunch, and one of the first things she said is, "Oh, I'm so sore from my facelift." And then she's like, Sutton was like, "Well, you're just telling everybody you got a facelift." She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, that is kind of crazy." Yeah. Oh, I see.
You think she's broke because of the Aaron Pfeiffer's divorce?
I think she's broke because of a lot of reasons. I think she's got a lot of, I mean, she's not in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Her Wild Things didn't do very well. That little show she had for like 5 episodes, Denise Richards and her Wild Things.
Yeah. I don't think
didn't last very long.
I think she's been friend of on Real House of Beverly Hills, but like it's rare you're a main cast member and then choose to go to friend of. So that's not great.
Oh, you had me at the collab.
She does do OnlyFans.
Does she do collabs for that?
Probably, but unfortunately, the person she could collab with is her biological daughter.
And does.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Denise Richards is broke, but her face looks good.
Her face ain't broke. Amen. We love a relatable queen. Oh, my God. You've seen this all over the Reacher star, the big buff Alan Ritchson. He was, there was footage of him beating the heck out of his neighbor. Just going ham on his neighbor.
Yeah, I saw this. The neighbor looked like he'd all bruised up. He posted selfies about it later.
It was real like, whoa, like pout face of the neighbor. Like many times you see his face and you go, wow, why would this Reacher, buffed up star, just go out of his way to beat up his neighbor?
He just juiced up on roids or something?
And that's kind of the narrative everybody walked away with. We're like, wow, this Reacher star has a short fuse and great punching techniques. To which the body cam came out today, or at least we saw it this morning, of Alan Richardson. I don't know why he was wearing one. It's really interesting.
He was wearing a body camera?
Yeah.
Another reason why you should just probably always wear body cams.
That's where I'm at.
It's going to work out really well.
Okay.
Especially if you're going to get in fist fights with neighbors.
Like, win them, dude.
Note to self, buy body cam.
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay. All right. Sorry. That threw me, though. He had a body cam.
Yeah. He was, from his body cam footage, this neighbor, let me tell you, Ronnie Taylor is his name, jumped out at these, it was him and his, Alan and his kids were on these motorcycles. Ronnie comes out and he's like, hey, you guys can't be rah, 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 like saying all these, don't understand. He's just screaming at the kids first. And then we're just going to call him Reacher because that's what everybody knows him as. Reacher rolls up and is like, what the heck, says the F word. You can't yell at my kids. Like, what are you doing? To which Ronnie Taylor decides, I'm going to push him.
He pushed him first?
He pushed him first. I know. And I was like, ooh, Ronnie, I don't know if you think those muscles are just for TV, but I think that he did acquire that muscle mass.
But they do work.
They are functional. To which Alan said, hey, Concrete, hold my bike. And he fought back. And it was like very obvious that not only was Ronnie the aggressor, but like Ronnie kind of, I don't want to say had it coming, but maybe the cops thought so because
he
the
had
charge.
it coming. He had it coming.
I just go, hey, I get that maybe you feel like, because the conversation was Ronnie felt like they were going too fast on their motorcycles, which I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's the way you solve it, is yelling at this person's kids. And then I also don't think you solve it by pushing somebody on a motorcycle.
Yeah, after you've yelled at their kids.
Yeah. To which Ronnie got beat up.
Yeah.
And it's actually not that bad. Like, he had some scratches on his face. He was fine. Like, to be in a place of, like, as somebody, like, his injuries looks like, kind of like he fell on his own bike. You know what I mean? Like, on his own pedal bike. It was not that extreme. And at one point, though, Alan did say, stay down, because he was like, don't push me again. And I went, ooh, Ronnie, probably should stay down. Like, you should go possum at this point.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
Are you regretting everything you've ever done?
Ronnie kind of did. He lays down there for a little bit. And you can see his head process being like, this didn't go the way I thought it would go.
Yeah, the rage is like simmering because I'm realizing I'm finding myself in a place of like, I really was not meant for this.
Like exposed belly of a dog. Like, okay, yeah, no, you are alpha.
I am beta.
I'm going to go ahead and maybe next time just like complain on Nextdoor like everybody else.
I'm going to complain to my wife.
Yeah. I feel like. So anyways, Ronnie first posts all this on his socials and he's like, I was attacked out of nowhere by this reacher star. This roided out fool just came and attacked me. To which all this footage came out and it was like, Ronnie, you don't come off great. Charges are all dropped.
Stop.
Yeah.
Police agreed.
Police were like,
cops said it was all self-defense. 0 charges.
At one point, they even said, well, maybe this was like, there was a term for it, like mutual aggression or mutual fighting or some fancy term for they got in a fight. And then they're like, actually, no. Ronnie kind of had it coming. He had it coming.
The absolute best part of the entire thing, did you see what Alan posted on Instagram?
No, tell me.
He posted a very famous quote from Napoleon Bonaparte that said, never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake. So when he walked up and gave him the shove, he was like, that's all I needed.
That's all I needed.
You're going to go to sleep now.
Okay. I just want to know what the gossip was like. Like, I'm like thinking
In
Desperate Housewives style, where like all the ladies have like the curtain pulled back and they're like, oh my God, honey, they're actually fighting this time. Yeah, no. Ronnie and Reacher guy.
No, I don't even think you'd say that. All you would be like, no, Reacher's going to kill Ronnie. Because I don't think you would go to a place of like, there's even fighting grounds here. Hey, you know that annoying neighbor, Ronnie?
That we hate?
He's getting his butt kicked right now. Come watch.
Oh my God. Like, I just want to be in that cul-de-sac chat. Does someone move after that? You know what I'm saying?
Ronnie does.
Like, no, because Ronnie's like not
Ronnie's
that guy.
oblivious. He's such an idiot. Ronnie still thinks he's in the right.
Yeah, he's like,
he's watched the body cam and he's like, but I did have a great point.
See you on garbage day.
Garbage day.
Garbage day.
That's Ronnie.
Oh my God.
That's Ronnie.
Oh my God.
That's so Ronnie. Ronnie. That's so Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie, you're an idiot.
You're so dumb. I'll tell you what, like, you go, and it's not like I'm like, hey, brute force solves everything. Like, you
Thank you.
You really went to a place of, I'm going to beat this guy up who's like 10% body fat, pure muscle.
Oh, he definitely was like,
And
he's just a movie star, muscular.
And like,
What?
this Reacher like fights in his series. You know what I mean? You go, it's not,
Isn't he supposed to be like ex-military?
yeah, it's not like Tom Cruise when he did Reacher where you're like, even Tom Cruise, I go, that guy knows how to fight. So I'm even lying that. Fine. The guy from The Office. I feel like Jim Halpert. What's that actor's name?
Yeah, John Krasinski.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go, I don't know. He might not know how to fight. He might not know how to fight.
Yeah.
But I promise you, this Reacher guy knows how to fight.
He also played Aquaman in Smallville. Like, this guy is 6'3", probably 290 pounds, and like Brittany said, less than 10% body fat.
Come to mommy.
Yeah.
No. I want to watch the body cam. Mostly because Ronnie's so annoying and yells at kids. It's like, when he goes, stay down. And he goes, yes, that was my game plan. I chose this life. This is actually my bed.
Full turtle.
I choose to stay down.
Full turtle, everybody.
Full turtle.
Oh my God.
He just starts like licking the Reacher's leg. I love you. I'm sorry. You are alpha. Can I clean you?
You can pee on me. It's fine.
It's fine. I choose that. I am terrified.
So can your kids. It's fine.
It is. It's like you sure went hard at a kid. I do not like that. I do not like the yelling at a kid.
Oh my God, to be in that cul-de-sac group chat. Oh,
it's so good.
God bless. Thank you for that story.
No problem.
It's Hot to Blow.
At this point in Hot to Go, we head on over to Mike Ganger, our producer, but blind item expert. What secret on the internet might be the next to blow?
Well, we were preparing, and I think Rebecca Romaine was actually preparing to have some good headlines leading up to her return to our big screen. Because she, of course, is going to be a part of Avengers Doomsday.
Ooh, okay.
Mystique is making a comeback in Avengers Doomsday.
I was going to say, like, Mystique. Okay.
That version of Mystique, I don't know if the other version of Mystique, played by Jennifer Lawrence, will be a part of it. But again, the multiverse, it's all open.
And in theory, I know that the multiverse is confusing, but in theory, Jennifer Lawrence played the younger version of Rebecca Romaine's character, Mystique, the one who's all blue and can be into anybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
There.
So it is...
1 second, I have to do something to myself.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Same universe. She was just the younger version.
I was asking to clarify.
I need a clarification.
Well, I'm just saying that leading up to it, we thought she was going to be getting, probably some good headlines, getting talked about a little bit. Well, her longtime husband, Jerry O'Connell, was doing the rounds last week. He was talking all about different things. He had to have some project coming up too or something. He's always kind of got something in the works.
Yeah. Didn't he have a talk show for a while too?
He had lots of different things, popped up in a bunch of shows. From Stand By Me, Jerry Maguire. Of course, he's just kind of always been that, B+ listish type actor type of a thing.
That's generous.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Yeah. I mean, he was in Kangaroo Jack. Give him a break. But he has been making the rounds a little bit on podcasts. And he has officially said he is retiring from podcasting. He is not going to be joining podcasts anymore because he can't do anything right. His family's mad at him. The internet's mad at him. And Rebecca Romaine is getting a lot of headlines that I don't think are what she is looking for. He was on with Bill Maher.
Oh, dear.
And basically said something to the effect of, she won't even look at me unless she's high. From a sexually attractive standpoint and having a little sexy time with each other. Basically, it's like, oh yeah, she won't even touch me unless she's on something.
That's not great.
But same. I get it.
Okay. You're such a liar, Camille. Yeah, sorry. I messed that up.
So you screwed up your own line.
I know.
That was the first headline that kind of got some steam.
Would you be so mad?
So mad.
Because if if that was true in your marriage, it's not great, but I get it. Some people need a little help.
And they've been married a long time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And that, even if you haven't, maybe that's just your thing. You need to be a little drunk or high. I don't know. It's not your, I don't know. Wouldn't you be irate?
We don't judge.
Well, it doesn't stop there. Because he later on went on to talk about, and again, this was on Bill Maher, we're not going to get into politics, but he basically had a reaction to an election and gave his own opinion and gave a slightly a critique of one of the parties involved. Mm-hmm. His wife, Rebecca, and their children were so mad at him that he said they physically abused me, physically attacked me after I said my opinion and said they were going to come after me and did. So now he's come into a place of, I was assaulted by my wife because of my belief, which again isn't necessarily his political beliefs, just maybe his tactical beliefs of how a particular party might have handled something. And now she also has to get high to even look at me from a sexual standpoint. You're striking out here, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys, so we do a 3-hour show every Monday through Friday here. Yeah. And to which I've never heard any of us have a problem with this. This is definitely a Jerry O'Connell problem.
Yeah, dude, don't speak. Say
don't
less.
Speak.
And the problem is we are also 2 years removed or a year and a half removed from John Stamos' tell-all memoir where he called her the devil.
Oh.
So there's a lot of stacking up stories here that isn't giving the PR I think Rebecca Romaine was hoping she'd be getting leading up to her big return to movies.
It'd be so funny if she came out on a podcast or just an interview and was like, I don't like sex and I am the devil.
Have you met my husband? You wouldn't have sex with him either.
And like, you better believe it. Like, who? Lean into it.
She went from John Stamos to Jerry O'Connell. Respect Jerry O'Connell, but I mean, it's not John Stamos there.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the other, okay?
So I don't know. Again, there's this whole narrative going on right now. If you look at any of her social media posts, I'm seriously, just go to her Instagram, look at her most recent post. She put something out there about like, it was a picture of her and her daughters talked about the women in her life. Jerry O'Connell, like the first few comments, people, for whatever you want to say about Jerry O'Connell, people love Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
Like, and they went to attack her and basically say, oh, man, this is so bad. Such a rough look on your husband. Man, I feel terrible for your husband. Like, there were a lot of people coming after her.
Well, the first comment on this, which has 98 likes, is, so your husband disagrees with you political and you and your girls get violent? Good example for your kids.
Oh, my God.
This is a crazy, poor Jerry. And I can tell that they're deleting a lot of these. I feel so bad for your husband having an opinion. Free Jerry. Too bad your husband can't feel comfortable enough. This is a picture of just, her and her kids.
Her and her kids.
Why would he do that? It also makes your kids look deranged. Like, do you not want a relationship with your family? No. Ick. What an ick.
Wow, it's happy 40th to this guy. Guy. What's the matter with you, Rebecca? How could you treat your husband like crap? Because
wow. That's, okay.
This is an example. I think this is almost like the Dak Shepard of it, where he just doesn't have a filter and jumped on a podcast and thought he was making jokes and none of them landed and it made his wife look like an absolute monster. And it's awful. But again, it's not painting her in a very good light, and it's not the headline she's looking for at this time.
People are so crazy. The idea that they are going to a place of, I better go to her Instagram to defend this grown man.
I got to go to bat for Jerry. He needs me.
Have sex with Jerry, please. What?
I think there's some John Stamos love reflecting on this too, because people are obsessed with John Stamos as well. So I think anybody who's on the opposite side of Rebecca Royce right now is.
Can you imagine being Rebecca and you're doing some shoot or doing something with your kids? You live in your life, and all of a sudden you start looking at the comments. Like, what did Jerry say?
What?
I know.
So there you go.
Wow.
That's our Hot to Blow story. We'll keep an eye on that and see how things go.
Divorce hot mess.
Okay, we got to talk about Brooke Snader. I'm so sorry. I know she just happens to us.
Yeah.
Well, she's been talking about what we've been mentioning, the conversation around Baywatch reboot. And how it's just casted by a bunch of influencers.
Yeah.
To which she said, hey, guys, we are in the era of multi-hyphened people. And you wouldn't get it. She's like, at this point, there are people that are voice actors. There are influencers. There are social media. There are, athletes. And she's like, you just have to get used to it. We now have platforms. I think during the 90s, you didn't have social media. You didn't have Instagram or TikTok. So people just use their voice. And I think as long as they're using it for good, I think that'll be a special vibe to the show. To which she said, called us idiots. I mean, not really. But she said, these are multi-hyphenates. It's the new normal. And that it adds more uniqueness to the show. To which I said, can one of those hyphens, though, be actor? Because that's the problem. Is that we're missing that hyphen on all of these people that have been hired to play an acting role in a show.
Oh, so you're implying you have talent.
And this is the first time Brooke Snader, I looked it up, has done any major acting role.
Like, what do you mean? Has she never seen, like, Gene Kelly? I don't know. What do you mean? This is a new thing. Girl, you ever seen Singing in the Rain? Like, this idea has been around for over 100 years.
I mean, there's plenty of hyphenated people that have talent.
Yeah.
You're not one of them, unfortunately, sweetie.
I know.
Oh, the talking down to people about it.
Yeah. So
Girl, you're hot. That is all you offer.
Not wrong.
Like, you're not even smart at this point. Like, what?
Think one of the other Nader sisters could act?
Well, I mean, right? They have a better chance at this point.
I mean, we already know this one can't, so...
She did address, or they did. She did get asked about the Kevin Costner of it all.
Oh, yeah, if they're actually dating?
She dodged the question and pivoted back to promoting Baywatch.
Oh, that was a good move.
I know.
She got that down.
She has that down. I will say that the girl can interview because she's good at that. She's mostly done interviews about nothing.
Yeah.
About a show that nobody watched and now another show that nobody will watch. One was unscripted, one is scripted.
We need to make a bet on how many seasons this is going to last.
Less than one? I give it 3 episodes. I don't think it even makes it through its whole season.
You don't think they're just going to put them all out? Because who's doing it again?
This is, I don't even know. Do we know?
I don't know.
I'm sure we have.
Well, the rights of Baywatch would be owned by, I don't know.
Fox, ABC.
But I'm sure if it's a streamer, they're just going to they're going to put out the whole season.
They would drop it, yeah.
Oh,
drop it like it's hot?
Well, if it's traditional, I give it 3 episodes.
I keep thinking you're going to say 3 seasons. Hey, tell us what you think. How many seasons is Baywatch, the reboot, going to do? We'd love to hear it. Throw it in the comments because, Hot to Go is on YouTube. Tell your friends to like, subscribe, all of the things.